The amount of Marsh Harriers that we've got in the area at the moment is unbelievable. When I was at the main section of the Marshes coming through this morning, I must have seen 7 Marsh Harriers, all in, I would say, 2-kilometre area of each other, and fighting with each other quite a bit as well. And now that I've gone down to the joist hide, the amount of wind that we've got here at the moment, there's not a lot of birds that's showing. And even if I was to try and photograph a bittern that was in flight, it would pass by so quickly, and most of them today will actually stay down low because of this wind. I saw a great egret coming in, and it was flying against the wind, and it was really battling. It was battling so much that it just had to land, and even when it landed it was still rocky on its feet. What's actually happened over the last 2 visits, I've noticed that the cuckoos have started disappearing, and so far today I actually haven't seen the cuckoos, I haven't heard the cuckoos at all. Compared to about 3 weeks ago, we actually had about 5 that was constantly in the area all the time. Great to see them, great to hear them. It's not so great for what they're doing to all the other little birds, but that's their lifestyle. And the one thing about the cuckoo is, as soon as it's done its business, mated, and the female's laid the eggs, there's no reason for it to stick around again. It makes its way back to West Africa. And just as a little note, a cuckoo actually lays more eggs than any other bird in the UK, which I never knew until recently. It actually lays a total of 25 eggs in a season. So to me that's unbelievable, but apparently the mortality rate is not that good, that about 1/3 of the cuckoos actually die within the first year, and that's probably because they've got such a treacherous flight back to West Africa. But great to see the kingfishers today. And on my way up to this observation point, stopped off at the mere hide, and lo and behold, there's the kingfisher again. Stood on the perch, dived into water about twice, disappeared, and then still came back. And what I always like to do is come up to this joist observation area, because this is where we've got the hobbies that actually fly around. And talking of hobbies, there's a hobby that's actually just flown straight over. So that's a good sign, because that means that the dragonflies have started to lift. It's amazing how quickly these birds actually leave one area and go off to the next. But going down this way, they've got the wind behind them as well, which is moving today round about 18 knots an hour. And even though the conditions is not fantastic today, what I've actually done is brought out the R7 and the new 800mm lens, and that's basically just to test it. I still haven't managed to be able to give it a good review, well, as far as the review's concerned, that's miles away, but just to be able to test it myself. And I'm just looking on the back of this screen, and it looks like the lighting's not good at all, so I'm going to leave it there for a while, and then hopefully the lighting will actually improve, and I'll talk more later. Well, that's about it. Well, that's about it from Lakenheath today. The wind really started punching through, and there wasn't going to be a much chance of seeing anything flying through. I was told on my way down that when I came down to the Marsh area that there was 3 cranes that had flown over, but I'd actually missed that. But never mind, it's still been a really good day, and then we'll see what tomorrow brings. Tomorrow is supposed to be full sunshine, so we'll really take the lens out tomorrow and give it a good test. So, catch you again soon. Please don't forget to subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. There's no commitments or anything else like that. And then give it a thumbs up and click the little bell icon that you can see what else is going to come on the channel. So until next time guys, enjoy yourselves and take care.